Hey guys, how's it going? So, a lot of you have asked questions about what gear do I use to make my videos. And to be honest, I was going to hold off doing this video because I wanted to do this at the venue before a show to show you what it's like to set up a show to record, but I'm going to do it here instead. I have my new desk behind me. I kind of like how this setup looks, so let me know what you think about that. But for now, I'm going to show you guys on my table in front of me. This is the exact gear that I use to make my videos. And because I don't have a second camera here looking down at the desk, I'm going to use my second camera to take B-roll of the table. And my second camera that I use to take the stage wide shots that you see in my videos is my phone. This is an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the app that I use to capture all of my footage is an app called Filmic Pro. That's what the interface looks like. And basically what Filmic Pro does is it unlocks manual control for the iPhone's camera. So now I'm going to switch over to the iPhone and give you guys a look at what I use to make my videos. And I'm just going to use the stock camera app. I'm not really looking for picture quality here, so I'm literally just going to show you guys what I have here. So, all right, now I am switched over to my iPhone, and this is it. This is all of the gear that I use to make my videos. Say hi to the main camera. But this is all of the gear that I use to make my videos. Now that you see everything that I use here, I'm gonna switch over to the main camera. So let's start with the boring stuff. Let's start with this. This is a Peak Design travel tripod. I got the aluminum version, not the carbon fiber, because I really didn't want to spend an extra, I think, what, $150 for the carbon fiber version. It's still plenty light and it's very sturdy. This is a tripod that I use to clip on the back of my main camera bag. It's small enough to go anywhere. Like I said, it clips on the back of my camera bag. I use this for all of my 3D tours that I do for real estate. I put my 360 camera, just screw it on right here, extend all the legs, and it gets to about chest height on me at max height. So it works brilliantly for real estate. And as you can see, it is a very small package. That's what she said. This is the tripod of choice, and what I use to mount my phone on this tripod is this little doohickey from MePhoto. I did have the original phone mount that came stock on the travel tripod, but it broke. So I can't find a replacement phone mount for this tripod as of yet. So I am using this guy right here to just clip onto the tripod. I extend the legs, I put the phone in here. This is what I use to get all my stage footage. I load up Filmic Pro on the iPhone, I aim this at the stage, and that's how I get all of my stage footage. So the cost of all this gear, I don't know off the top of my head, so future me editing this will put a little text with anything that I show you guys. And at the end of the video, I'll give you a total tally of all of the gear that I have. So that takes care of the boring stuff, the tripod and phone mounts. Now, let's go to even more boring stuff. And this is just a Apple issued USB-C charger. This came with my iPad, and I use it in conjunction with these two cables here. One of these is USB-C to USB-C that charges my POV camera and the camera batteries. And the other one is USB-C to Lightning, and that charges my phone. Sets go for 35 to 45 to over an hour long, and filming at high quality 60p log on my phone zaps the battery very quickly, especially if I have the screen on at full brightness to look at the exposure and color. So this phone's battery drains pretty badly throughout the course of a show. So in between sets, I'll hook this up to the USB-C to Lightning and fast charge my phone a little bit throughout the show. And that's that. Let's go with another wonderful piece of gear here. This is a Initech external SSD converter to USB, and the external SSD of choice that I use is a Samsung solid state drive. This is a 250 gig 850 Evo SSD. This is the SSD that I use to record all of my board audio. So the X32 at the venue doesn't come with USB-C, it is USB-A. So I have USB-A right here, and I have a converter that I have in my laptop bag that converts USB-A to USB-C, and I connect it to my computer, and that's how I unload board audio. But this is what, of course, now that I'm doing this, it's a hassle to close. Anyway, this is what I use to record board audio. The main POV camera that I use is a DJI Action 3. And for those of you who are wondering why I bought this over the GoPro, is simply because this costs way less than a GoPro. A GoPro Hero 11, I think they're up to 11 now. The Hero 11 Black is about $300 more expensive than this, and it doesn't come with extra batteries. This camera came with these batteries, so a camera and 3 extremely good long-lasting batteries. Came in, I believe, around $400. I will correct myself with the exact price of it below in the text. And it also came with a little extendo stick that I never use, but it's over here on my shelf over here. I only care about excellent battery life, durability. I have dropped this thing more times than you can imagine. I mean, hell, it's actually a little dirty right now, but you can see the lens on this is pretty scratched up right now, but you don't see the scratches in the video. At least I don't think you see the scratches in the video. I don't see them, but as you can see in my videos, the camera works wonders. And this is the extended battery pack. I got the Action 3 Adventure combo. So you have to order the Adventure combo if you want the camera plus the extended batteries. And if you're wondering how I get the camera strapped to my head, I use this thing. This is GoPro makes their own official headband, but I ordered this right off of Amazon. I'll link everything below. And it didn't come with these extendo rods on it. I ordered another GoPro extendo rod pack, again, on Amazon. I'll link everything below. This is right here, the magnetized mount for the DJI Action 3. And this is reason number 2 why I bought the Action 3 over the GoPro, because it is extremely easy to connect this camera to a bunch of mounting devices. It's as easy as that. So everything's magnetized, it's super strong, and all I do to detach it is squeeze the magnetized pack, and presto, it's unmounted. I can mount this anywhere I want now. But again, I only use this mount, and if you're wondering what I look like with the Action 3 on my head, right here, and this is what you see if you are a band sound checking and I'm getting your levels. I look like a major dork, so I will take this off. This is what I use to get all of my POV footage, both in my older videos, in my cars, and any other POV footage that you see on my channel, and especially on my front of house POV vlogs. So in order to store this, I also got a extra hard shell case here, just for a little extra protection for the camera. At the end of a show, I just wrap it up in this, and my camera is further protected. Next, let's go over what I use to check my monitors and for any mobile mixing that requires me to step away from the console. And that is my iPad. Now, because I have a laptop and I do all of my photo editing and stuff on the go, basically on a laptop, I don't really use this iPad for that much anymore. Really, the only time I would ever use this if I'm not at the venue is if I'm in bed and I don't want to get out of bed because I'm lazy and I just want to watch some Netflix, or I am currently binging Bob's Burgers and Futurama for like the 5th time now. So if I want to watch any of my TV shows, I will just watch it on this. But at the venue, what I use this for is I use the official Behringer app to remote control the console so that when a band is sound checking on stage, I can use this to control the monitors to make sure everyone's a-okay on stage. And this comes in handy when we have a touring package that comes in and it's extremely crowded in the venue, because you can only imagine how much of a hassle it would be to go through a crowd multiple times to get to the stage, to go back, to get to the stage, go back. This, I only have to do the trip to the stage and back to my console once if I bring this with me. So that is my iPad. And then finally, the clearly most expensive thing on this desk is my computer of choice, which is a MacBook Pro. And not just any MacBook Pro. This is a late 2021 M1 Max MacBook Pro. I ordered it. This cost me definitely over, I think, $4,300. And this is the maximum spec'd out M1 Max MacBook Pro. When you spec out the MacBook Pro, I got the maximum graphics performance, the maximum RAM, the maximum everything. The only spec that I did not max out on is the storage space. This is a 1 terabyte SSD on this. I did not spend the extra, I think, $200 to get the 2 terabyte SSD. I wish I did, because I frequently run out of space on this thing a lot, so I have to live with external hard drives at all times. So that is my editing computer of choice, and the editing software I use is Final Cut Pro. Although, since everyone and their mother is switching to DaVinci Resolve, I may try out DaVinci, but I am so used to Final Cut at this point, and I don't do a lot of complex editing, and I have everything saved as presets in Final Cut that it's just very easy for me to just export, edit a video. And the only real time consuming process of editing one of my videos is really just cutting out all of the extra crap that I don't want in the final video. So that's my computer of choice. That is my editing software of choice. And now what I'm gonna do is put everything together so you see just how small my equipment load is when I go to the venue. So to pack everything up, I use a hard shell case from GoPro. Yes, I know it's weird. I'm using a GoPro case, but I have a DJI action camera. So the reason why I bought this is because it is a very deep case here, and it has just the right amount of storage that I need. It came with some dividers, I just don't use them. So what I like to do, how to pack this up, is I'll put the extended batteries down here. I will put the phone mount right here as well. In the top section, I will detach the USB cable to the hard drive, and I will put the hard drive right here in the top case, and I'll take the USB-C power brick from Apple and the 2 cables to charge both my phone and the USB C connection to the batteries. And that will be the top compartment of the case. What I will also take here, oh, by the way, I also use 2 micro SD cards from PNY. They're 128 gigs each, and you can imagine recording 4K 60. I use these SD cards up very quickly for a show. I have 2. One of them usually gets me through most of the shows, but I have 2 just in case, and both of them came with a regular SD card adapter, so I keep these as well. And then finally, I get the head mount, and I just put it in a case like this. So the case looks just like this when I'm all packed up. zip that up. And then let's move the laptop over here real quick. And then let's get on my phone again to show you just how much little gear I bring to a show. And switch over to my phone, and that's it. Just to compare size of my hand to everything else. These 3 pieces of gear are all I bring to the venue to record a show. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. And to all of you bands out there who have contacted the venue in response to my videos and you felt inspired to now play at the venue because of my videos, thank you. My boss constantly sends me screen grabs of emails she received from you guys that say, I saw your venue on YouTube and your sound guy's really professional. I want to play your venue. So thank you guys. That means a lot. It shows that for once I am doing something right with myself. I really appreciate it. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.